Check it out, guys. Finally have some decent weather. It's humid, but it's cool. So, and today is, I believe, October 21st, Sunday. So, I'm going to, before I get back into my cleaning, I'm going to show you the bones of my Silver Streak. So we'll start at the back. I really should have brought my little action camera down. I think I would be able to get more view in it, but I didn't. So, we'll start at the bathroom. Here is a little linen closet in the bathroom. Actually, it's quite a long linen closet, which is quite nice. And I am thinking about cutting this and moving it over. Cutting this right here and moving it over so I can make it just a little bit wider. That way my dirty clothes and stuff can store in there easier. And there's a couple of panels right there that need to come out. Okay, so here is the sink, which I need to get a new faucet for. And underneath the sink, I've opened it up because that panel was rotted, so I just pulled it out. And knocking things over. And of course this bar here gets screwed back into the wall. I could go ahead and do that. Okay, this panel underneath. Okay, you can see the plumbing, which I have to work on. And down here is another panel, which unscrews and opens up to the shower plumbing, which is really neat. I just love how open this is. Ooh, there's a dead roach. Sorry about that. I bombed in here because I figured bugs were probably getting in here. So there's my water line. They're copper water lines. The front of the sink area, which all the drawers are in storage right now. I cannot wait to start painting. Over here is where my new toilet will go. I still have to finish this area. Okay. This area still needs to be addressed. It's pretty dirty. As you can tell, I was trying to rip off that wall, but I have to get the screws out. The same screws are over here, so I'll be able to size what they are when I bring my toolkit back down. So I just wanted to show you this part. This is what the belly of the Silver Streak looks like. This one's pretty nasty because I don't know if the toilet leaked. Actually, I really think the panel behind that, he left it open. So I think it leaked really bad. That floor is soft under there. I have to cut it away and put a board over there. Since it's just containing the water heater, I'm not going to be worried about replacing the floor. I'm just going to cut out a piece of wood and replace it with another piece of wood. Over here, this is pretty rusted. And but that's what the belly looks like. It has these little metal supports that help support the floor, and the floor is 3/4 inch plywood. The black tank, I think, is under there somewhere. I'm not too sure how all that works yet. I haven't really checked it out. That might be the black tank itself. Well, I think the black tank is actually behind that support beam. So that's another support beam. And then it has the curved wall in the back, which extends into the shower, and cabinets right here. Generous cabinet space. This is really neat. Okay, and then here's my closet. Which is pretty neat. And that's the electrical panel. I would love to have it turned around, but I don't know if we can do that or not. I mean, it's possible, but the person I'm going to have work on it may not want to do that. So I may just have to leave it as it is, but I'm having the wire checked and some rewiring done. And here was the closet floor. It just lifted up. That's really neat. So there's my water heater. The propane one is long gone. There's still the old propane setup for it. And the previous owner put in a electric water heater, which will be great. I don't plan on traveling in this, but I want to live in it. And of course, here's a, I guess that's like a release thing to gas out. I'm thinking that's what that is. Okay, and here starts the wheel well down there. And let me pick this panel back up. We're moving into the bedroom area now. And that panel I have plans for. Okay, so here is what is underneath the beds. The beds are gone. I threw them away. They were, really old and smelly. They were nice beds, but, yeah, the old and smelly part. Plus, I'm not going to sleep in this area. So, here is the water tank. Aluminum water tank, glass lined. So, I don't need to replace that. The light fixture on top, I plan on putting in the kitchen, maybe. Not sure. Okay, so the converter is under here. And there's also an outside bay for that the converter goes into. So when it needs worked on, it can be worked on from the inside or the outside. There's a bunch of wiring. All that has to be checked. And then the water tank. Let's see if I can get a better view of that. There we go. That's how the water tank is. And this is a cut wire. I don't know exactly what else this goes to, but it had the old phone cord on it, which I cut off. More copper piping, which leads to the tank. Okay, and then that board there goes over the wheels. So, nice generous wall space on each side. And more storage. Come on, camera. Focus. There you go. More storage space up here. Step back some. So, and this had flip doors over it, which are nice. I could store a few things in this little area if I needed to. He had a little heater stored there, so that's a great idea. Just a little electric heater or something in there. Great idea. Okay, so this is one side of the bedroom. Here is the other side. It has a small closet, cabinet, and more storage. There are going... the windows are louvered. Love that. I can't seem to get my light right on the windows. It's because there's too much light coming in them. Anyhow, here is the other... Yeah, there we go. Here is the other storage area. And these have drawers, as you can tell by the slides. So I'm debating on whether to take the drawers out or use them. Because I could take the front of the drawers and turn those into flip cabinets as well. Flip doors. And of course, this is over the wheel well. And this right here is another storage bay. Electrical on the wall. Bathroom. Electrical on the wall. AC is an aftermarket thing. which I think I'll keep in here because our summers get really hot. I don't know what the Silver Streak is going to be like as far as keeping cool in the hot, 100-degree weathers. So we'll see. Okay, so there's a light socket over there, a light socket over here. So they're generous. This is in 1974, so they were generous with these lights. Okay, and of course roof vents. There's 3 roof vents in here. Camera don't want to focus. There we go. There's a roof vent there, a roof vent in the bathroom, and a roof vent in the living room area. I do plan to get new covers because those are really old and frail and brittle. Braille. Okay, here's the kitchen. More cabinet space above the sink area. I have a few items laying out on the sink. Those are odor eliminator. They're little stones that absorb odor. But I left them outside in the sun the other day because that's how you rejuvenate them, and I forgot about them. They got wet. So I just laid them in the sink for now. Okay, more of the Silver Streak. Right here is an old type water filter, which I may check into getting some kind of water filter system. You know what? I think that only goes to this little thing right here. So that may not even be necessary. My water pump is down here. Of course, I tore out the furnace, so I no longer have the furnace ducts running through here. And then these are the kitchen drawer areas. So generous again. 1, 2, 3, 4 large areas. And it also has a cutting board that slides out. That'll have to be replaced. And again, all the floors just lifted out. It's awesome. I took the stove out. I had to tear that wall out behind. So I will have to build a new wall and insulate, build a wall, blah, blah, blah. And then the stove will come back in, but I have to build a platform for the stove. Underneath the stove was where the old furnace was. So that is a nice, big, generous area. I can store my big pots and pans or what have you down there. So that'll be really good. Okay, turn it around. Oh yeah, there's the instrument panel. All the letters are worn off because I cleaned it and I wiped off the letters, but I know what they are, so I'll relabel them. If you look hard enough, you can even see the old Silver Streak logo. On this side, more cabinets. So this I'm going to use as this pantry right here. I found a shelf that will fit in here, so I can put my toaster oven on one shelf, my microwave on another shelf, and keep them in this cabinet. So, and then the shelf will have more space on the bottom for something else. So this is really awesome. Over here is a food pantry. And as you can see, with each bar here would be a shelf. So plenty of shelf space. Going the whole way down. I have my Reflectix in here right now for when I redo those walls. And of course another storage space up here. And then the refrigerator. It's a residential fridge. Nice large fridge. I'm not gonna know how to act. Okay, so this is the kitchen. Step back and get a full view of it. And the really awesome thing is, since everything just opens up, wiring can be brought through and, you know, be managed. So, because I want to put another socket down here where that hole is, a socket there, and another cable socket also for my Wi-Fi, one for my Wi-Fi, a double cable type thing, one for Wi-Fi and one for the cable for my TV. Another socket is over here. Okay, along here is a nice shelf that goes the whole length of the living room area into those cabinets. So, and under here I might mount my sound bar. I can either mount it down here or put it, just lay it up in here. So I haven't decided. I won't know till I actually get in here, get this thing finished. So, and of course the kitchen leads right smack into the living room. What I want to do is make the living room just a little bit, well, since I'm going to put my TV here, I need a wall right here. So I'm just going to put a wall from this cabinet down to the countertop. And that way the TV will be safe from any cooking or anything like that. I love these windows. This is so awesome. And this is the living room area. It's not huge, but it's big enough. Actually, it's bigger than what I have now. So that window still needs to be replaced over there where the old curtains are. Of course, there's the door, the entry door, which isn't finished off because I took stuff off of it. And I'll replace it when I paint it. This was carpeted. The carpeting was very easy to tear out. Okay, so down there, another panel goes. Again, easy access to the propane, which I will need for the stove. And over here is where the table just slides right off. So I like that feature. I can either leave the table off and put it in one of these storage areas in here and use it when I want to, or just let it drop. It's in storage right now. Okay, so there's a socket there. I want a socket put down here. I want a center socket, and then there's another socket over here. So that'll be great. The reason I want a center socket is because I want to put my little sofa chair over here. It's like a sofa bed, but it's like it's not as big as a love seat, but it has a single size mattress on it. So that will be my bed. And I can fold it up during the day. And over here, I want to put a recliner and a little small table in between them. So, that's it for the Silver Streak. Inside of the Silver Streak, and there's a light fixture there, which I'm going to put my chandelier over. And there's a light fixture above the sink. And there's also a light fixture above the bathroom sink. Oops, see, we lost our focus. There's a light fixture above the bathroom sink. Okay, and this is great. This is great. I mean, I love the way, you know, these are just wood panels. There was, like this, he just had this laying on top of these. So, awesome. Accessible. Very accessible. And if I put flip doors, then I can always put a hinged panel so that I could raise it to get things out if I wanted to get rid of the drawers. There's more plumbing down there. The plumbing in there is great. It is just absolutely great. Let's see. Okay, I don't see anything by the wall over there. See how much space I can gain if I take that out and move the closet over? I can gain that much more. So, not a lot, but it will make a difference on the inside of this closet. Okay, so let's go outside. Right now, the door won't close properly because it was broken. And, see, it doesn't want to really close. I have it bungee closed while I'm working in here to keep bugs out.